Today's tip, we're going to talk a little bit about respite care. Hi, it's me, Linda Burhans, the gal who cares for the caregivers with love, laughter, and lessons learned. Today I have my friend Lori Smith with me, and we're going to talk a little bit about respite care. But I have to tell you, I didn't find out what respite care was until I was in my bereavement group.
Oh my goodness.
Not so good.
No, it is not. But thank you, Linda, for asking me to be here with you today. Respite is basically, it's a break. It's a little getaway for the caregiver, but also could be for the loved one. It's so difficult for when an adult child or children, grandchildren are caring for a parent, a grandparent, an aunt or uncle. And sometimes it could just be a friend being the caregiver. And it's, excuse me, it is a 24-hour-a-day job when someone chooses to be at home and to care for their loved one.
Well, I remember when my mom was ill, I wanted to go to a wedding out of state, but I didn't know what respite. I didn't know that that was available, so I didn't go to the wedding. And I was disappointed.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we need to know about this ahead of time, because not only does the caregiver need a break, as much as we think we're the bomb caregiver, sometimes they need a break from us too.
They do. And I think, you know, sometimes people, they know the ultimate goal is, you know, to have their loved one at home as long as possible. But sometimes if you don't have a break, then resentment kicks in.
Or illness.
Or an illness, exactly. But it could be, you know, very helpful just to have short respites, you know, throughout the year. But you need to call around and ask different communities, do you provide respite?
Right.
What is your minimum stay? Most communities in the area are about the same price per day, but you need to go and take a tour. You need to visit.
Communities,
exactly. Look at what activities and programs are offered. But again, the minimum stays are important because a lot of times people just spur of the moment. They want, I need 4 days. That's all I need is 4 days. Sometimes there are places that will offer 4 days. But again, you know, depending on the condition or the situation of the loved one, you know, short little stays back and forth might be detrimental.
Right.
It could add to more confusion.
Right.
Especially somebody, with dementia care. It should be at least 2 or 3 weeks, if possible, just to get them settled in. But the good thing about this respite program is that it's going to give you, the caregiver, an opportunity to see, could my loved one do well here?
Right. And the loved one can find that out too while they're there. They see what the community is like.
Exactly. And it gives, you know, once that decision has been made, they give it a try. It will give an opportunity to that family member to become a family member again. A spouse.
Be the daughter.
Exactly. And not be the caregiver, because they can rely on someone else to provide the care.
And I've said this before, sometimes caregivers die before the person they're taking care of, a large majority these days.
That's correct.
So please, caregivers, think about respite care. Think about respite care either a week or 2 in a community. Think about respite care even to the point of maybe letting your loved one go to adult daycare. Start somewhere. Get out there. Don't wait till you're in that crunch, till something happens. And know you can go on that vacation. You can take a break. And maybe you need some medical care that you haven't been taken care of because you were afraid there was no one to take care of your loved one.
So true.
So thanks so much, Lori, for being with me again today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Tune in next week for another tip sponsored by Arden Courts, where all they do is memory care, and have a delicious day.